Another controversial anti-vaccine town hall taking place in our city tonight, calling for the end of COVID-19 immunizations for some Albertans. It was hosted by a Calgary UCP MLA and his constituency office and featured the head of Alberta's Pandemic Response Task Force. But as Teri Fikowski reports, health and science experts say it's part of a wave of growing misinformation that's having devastating consequences.
A sold-out crowd at Southside Victory Church in Calgary for an injection of truth, healing humanity.
I believe that we've been lied to.
Just trying to keep an open mind about things.
Among the lengthy list of COVID claims, the crowd heard from many vocal vaccine skeptics that the pandemic was orchestrated by government.
I've come to see some people I've looked up to over the past few years since the COVID scam.
That includes the head of Alberta's COVID task force, Dr. Gary Davidson, who drew a standing ovation.
There is a lot of things more deadly than ivermectin. I did not understand.
The town hall called for the government to implement the task force recommendations, including the suspension of vaccines for children and pregnant women.
The people who have constantly accused individuals like me of spreading misinformation, they're doing it through rhetoric. I have yet to see any hard science.
But many doctors and scientists accuse the provincial report of omitting studies on the safety and benefits of vaccines, rejecting it for being anti-science.
The reality is that these are not simply approved and forgotten. We have been continually monitoring patient safety from day one.
This is the second Injection of Truth event hosted by Calgary Lougheed MLA Eric Bouchard and his constituency association. Organizers say that 10 other UCP constituency associations also support tonight's event and messaging.
Response from my colleagues, there's been quite a bit of support. Why am I leading this charge? I had a business downtown Calgary that was lost due to mandate.
But many experts say the political pushback to vaccines from politicians in Canada and the U.S. is having detrimental effects on public health.
Given the fact that we are in the middle of measles outbreaks, that we are still hosting or even legitimizing the kind of ideas that we see associated with this event.
While the crowd supports calls for change, the health minister says she's still reviewing the report, though it's unclear if there are changes, what data they'll be sourced from. Teri Fikowski, CTV News, Calgary.
And of the 10 UCP constituency associations that support tonight's event, 8 have a UCP MLA and 2 ridings elected NDP MLAs who have pointed out they do not support the town hall.